TikTok video recently caught public attention after showing a frightening experience captured by a street vendor on his way home. He was walking along a quiet road near dusk, and at first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But as the minutes passed, he began to sense that something around him wasn't right. Feeling uneasy, he looked around repeatedly until his eyes landed on something that made him freeze. Take a look at the footage. In the video, a figure draped in white appears, standing motionless between a set of railings. The figure seems to hover slightly above the ground, without making a single movement. Its presence is so clear that it's impossible to ignore. The vendor, who initially tried to stay calm, immediately panicked the moment he realized what he was looking at. He didn't wait long. He rushed away from the area as fast as he could. To this day, there's no confirmed explanation of what the figure was, but the video has been enough to unsettle thousands of viewers. Since late 1957, a remote village called Emerson in the northeastern United States has been associated with a string of unexplained phenomena. Reports of strange sounds coming from the forest, unusual tracks appearing near the edge of the settlement, and even the unexplained disappearance of several residents became part of everyday life, creating a quiet sense of fear among the villagers. Those living closest to the woods often claimed to hear footsteps at night, as if something was moving through the trees. Decades passed without answers, until August 27, 1997, when local authorities discovered an old video camera lying in the bushes near the forest area tied to years of sightings. Take a look at the footage.
Do you see that? Over there, look, over there. Do you see that?
What the hell?
Wait, because that was it again, right there. Wait.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
Okay, fuck. Go. Fuck.
Once the recording was reviewed, the investigation shifted entirely. The camera captured a fast-moving figure in the forest, its shape resembling neither human nor animal. Its movements were erratic, and just before the footage cut to black, the camera holder appeared to be running for their life. To this day, no one knows who the camera belonged to or what kind of creature appeared in the video. But for the people of Emerson, the discovery only reinforced a belief they've held for generations. Something lives in those woods, and it has never truly gone away. In 2019, a YouTuber known for investigating paranormal events, Puchin TV, decided to explore an abandoned nursing home in Bogor, one long rumored to be among the most haunted locations in the region. There had never been an official explanation for why the facility was abruptly shut down, but all residents were transferred elsewhere without warning. A former staff member claimed that many had died inside the building, and ever since, strange events were often reported. With firm determination, Davy entered the site alone, and only moments after stepping inside, he felt an unsettling presence he couldn't explain.
Kita kembali ke depan. Oh, lu sadar gak sih? Tadi tuh sumpah demi Allah gua nggak ngunci, maksudnya gua nggak tutup pintu itu. Tadi gua masuk, gua nggak tutup pintu ini.
Davy sempat dibuat kebingungan.
As shown in the footage, a door that had been fully closed suddenly appeared wide open. Even though he sensed something was wrong, Davy continued recording and moved deeper into the building. His exploration led him to a dark, neglected kitchen area, where the atmosphere grew much more disturbing. This is where the camera captured something unusual. Watch the clip carefully. When Davy stepped into the room, the camera recorded a mysterious figure showing only the top portion of its head, long hair draping down from behind a wall. Even though only part of the figure was visible, it was clear enough to shock him. What made it even stranger was how quickly the figure vanished into an area that no human could physically access, leaving a massive question about what he had just witnessed. The tension didn't end there.
Boleh satu situ, perempuan. Bukan ini ada.
As Davy attempted to leave the building, another disturbing event occurred.
Oke, kayaknya saatnya kita langsung ke depan lagi. Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ya Allah. Hah? Ya Allah, kursi rodanya gerak sendiri. Kursi rodanya gerak sendiri. Kursi rodanya gerak sendiri. Kursi rodanya gerak sendiri. Kursi rodanya gerak sendiri, ya Allah.
In the final moments of the recording, a door that had been wide open suddenly slammed shut, as if pushed from the other side. Even more unsettling, a wheelchair in the room began moving on its own, without any sign of physical interaction. The movement lasted long enough to send Davy into a full panic, prompting him to flee the building immediately. A man experienced a terrifying event while riding his motorcycle home. He was passing through a quiet route that cut between plantation fields when his motorcycle suddenly stalled, forcing him to stop on the dark, empty road. As he checked his bike, the atmosphere around him grew increasingly unsettling. Moments later, the situation took a chilling turn when a strange sound echoed from the trees. Take a look at the footage.
Gue denger kayak ada suara cewek. Shit, man. Shit. Shit. Come on. Shit. Ada lagi. Anjir. Sial. Gue dengar suara cewek. Ini asli, bukan suara ini. Suara musan. Ini nggak salah gue. Come on.
while he was crouched beside his motorcycle, he suddenly felt his hair stand on end. In the distance, he heard a faint but unmistakably clear voice, one that sounded like a woman. The eerie voice repeated several times, as if calling out to him. But when he turned to look for the source, he saw no one. Realizing that the sound likely didn't come from a human, fear took over. As soon as his motorcycle restarted, he sped away from the area as quickly as he could. Several residents reported an unusual sighting while passing through a forest at night. From afar, they noticed a white object standing among the trees, sparking their curiosity. To confirm what they were seeing, they turned on their phone camera and began recording while slowly approaching the direction of the object. In the dark, silent forest, the tension grew with every step. Take a look at the footage. The video shows a white figure, believed to resemble a ghost, standing still between the trees, facing the approaching residents. Its appearance is strikingly clear against the darkness, startling them enough to make them step back in fear. To this day, it remains uncertain whether the figure was truly a ghost or simply something that appeared frightening from a distance. What is certain is that the footage left viewers deeply unsettled. This next incident happened to a TikTok user named Mingyu60. On his account, he typically posts videos showcasing various unique lamps he sells, complete with demonstrations of how each lamp works. Everything he had uploaded before looked completely normal. But in one particular video, something strange appeared. He was showing a lamp outdoors near dusk, and while focusing the camera on how the light worked, it accidentally captured something unusual behind him. Take a look at the footage. As seen in the recording, while he demonstrates the lamp's brightness, a mysterious figure passes behind him. If you look closely, the figure appears to be wearing red, and even stranger, it has no legs, as if it's floating above the ground. Once the video was uploaded, many viewers were convinced it was a ghostly apparition, while others believed it might be nothing more than a marketing trick. To this day, the video continues to stir debate about what was actually caught on camera. This unsettling moment comes from a CCTV recording inside a family's home, later uploaded to Instagram because of how unusual it was. The family had never experienced anything strange before, and the camera was installed purely for extra security. But one night, it captured something none of them expected. In the footage, a child is seen playing as usual, until he suddenly stops and turns toward a dark corner of the room, as though hearing something no one else did. Take a look at the recording. When the footage was replayed, a faint, eerie giggle could be heard coming from that same dark corner. something no one noticed during the moment itself. The child looks startled and immediately calls for his mother while pointing toward the shadows. But the mother later said she didn't hear anything at the time. Only when she reviewed the CCTV footage did the mysterious sound become clear. No figure appears on camera, no one else was in the house, and the sound wasn't heard by human ears, only by the CCTV device. This has led many viewers to speculate wildly, from technical interference to possible paranormal activity. So far, no one has been able to explain what the footage actually captured. This video was recorded by a man who, along with a few friends, went out to a rice field at night to look for crickets. At first, nothing seemed out of place. They walked along the recently harvested land, shining their flashlights around as they searched. But after a few minutes, their attention suddenly shifted when they spotted something that absolutely shouldn't have been there in the middle of the field. Take a look at the footage.
Hah? Ya guys, ini ada di tengah-tengah sawah untuk mencari jangkrik. Masih keluyuran ini untuk malam-malam ini. Iya dah, ya nyantar buat rek, pe ono susu-susu main ono rek. Ada kita. Endi? Jangkrik lunyu ngono Mas, gak ngenekno terus. Jangkrik itu. Tange. Ah, gak usah manuk lho Mas, ndak wet-wet ngono ku lho. Kau gempol ngarep lho. Yo lapo yo gedange kok bau bas rek. Astagfirullah. Apa rek? Delok. Apa iku? Curayu. Se santai rek. Delok apa iki? Wedi aku cuk. Apa sih? Ora cuti. Kok temen cuk. Apa iku? Cuti. Apa cuk? Cuti. Ya apa? Cuti. Ya apa rek? Ya Allah, astagfirullah, inilah penampakan ya Allah. Apa iki? Kok temen cuk?
In the video, you can clearly see their panic once they realize a white figure is standing near a tree, and it appears to move slightly, which only heightens their fear. One of them initially tries to stay calm, but after witnessing the figure shift, the tension becomes overwhelming. In the end, they all run away as fast as they can. This incident happened when a man was relaxing at a TNB post late at night. Everything seemed normal at first, until he suddenly felt uneasy, as if someone was watching him from a distance. Feeling uncomfortable, he grabbed his phone and began recording the area around him to see what might be causing the strange feeling. And this is what his camera captured. Take a look. When the footage is zoomed in, a white figure can clearly be seen standing beside the TNB cabin. The figure resembles a pokong, standing perfectly still as if staring directly toward the camera. What startled him most was that he never saw the figure with his own eyes. Only the camera picked it up. Until now, no one knows what truly appeared beside the cabin that night. This frightening event was experienced by a man who was staying home alone after his parents left for a trip out of town. In the days leading up to the incident, He had noticed several odd things happening around the house. Objects would move without him touching them, as if something unseen was shifting them around. The strange occurrences made the home feel unsettling, as though something else was active inside without his knowledge.
Llegó la tercera noche que no sé si escuchan ese ruido, pero estoy solo, ¿me entiendes? Estoy solo en la pieza y estoy solo en mi casa. O sea, no, boludo. No, amigo, no. No, boludo, se acaba de mover. ¿Qué? No, miren, para que vean que abajo no hay nadie, boludo. Posta. O sea, no estoy jodiendo ni nada. O sea, te juro que no hay nadie, estoy yo solo acá.
The disturbances didn't stop there. He also heard strange noises coming from empty rooms, along with the appearance of a dark shadow he managed to record on his phone. He later uploaded several clips to TikTok, but one particular recording stood out to him more than any other. And it's the one that ultimately convinced him he could no longer stay home by himself.
No sé qué pasa, boludo. Estoy en mi pieza queriendo dormir, boludo, y me tocan la puerta toda la noche, amigo. Son como las 1 de la mañana. No hay nada. No, amigo, ¿qué mierda es eso, boludo? ¿Qué mierda sos, la concha de tu madre? Boludo, no. Amigo, no hay nadie, boludo. No. De hoy se está escuchando esa mierda. ¿Qué? No, boludo, no. No. Sí, me buscar la ventana, boludo. No hay nadie, amigo. O sea, no hay chance que haya salido alguien por acá, boludo. No, amigo, no. No, amigo, de nuevo esto. Pero qué mierda, boludo. No va a enloquecer, boludo.
In that video, a dark, shadow-like silhouette appears inside one of the rooms. The figure stands still for several seconds before vanishing abruptly, without sound or any trace of where it went. The sight was enough to convince him that something uninvited was inside the house. Terrified, he packed his things and went to stay with a relative. To this day, he doesn't know who or what the shadow was, but the recording remains undeniable evidence of the chilling encounter he experienced.
Nadie, amigo. O sea, no hay chance que haya salido alguien por acá, boludo.